What's up guys, my name is Ben, and today we're gonna show you how to poop fast in a race or workout when there's no toilet available. Now ideally you'd look for a porta potty or a public restroom, but if there isn't one, here's what to do to get you back on the course so you can crap on the competition and not yourself. Unfortunately, Colin, the run and poop expert, couldn't join us today, which is a huge bummer because he really knows his shit. But I do have another local run and poop expert here with me today from the Twin Cities. His name is Nick Ross. He's been running for 20 years. He's been dropping more than just records on the track, put it that way. In fact, he once had to stop mid-run in a park run 5K to relieve himself in the bushes, still managed to finish third overall.
It was number 2.
He's gonna share with us today the Spitzner method of pooping fast.
So in college, I had developed some GI issues, and it probably had nothing to do with a diet that consisted entirely of donuts and Keystone Light. But all the same, it was causing me problems, and it created a big amount of tension in my life and a lot of pressure while I was trying to race. And so, necessity being the mother of invention, I came up with the Spitzner method. So if you're on a run and you suddenly have to poop, the first thing you need to remember is to stay calm. Being afraid, being anxious, that's only going to make things worse. And I'll validate, it can be scary to poop in the woods. There's people, and it's not something that we do every day, so maybe you're not used to it. But just remind yourself to stay calm. That's step 1.
Me personally, I like to remind myself that it's totally normal. Everybody poops. If it helps you to relax, just remember, whoever your running role models are, whether it's Galene Roop or Colin Hacker or Sincere Johnson, they've pooped in the woods too. I promise you that. So just remember, it's normal. Everyone does it.
All right. Once you've quelled your fear, the next thing you need to do is find something hard and stable to brace against. So we're looking for a tree, a bench, a rock, Ben if he's out there, and you're gonna beeline for it. Now you don't wanna take a 90-degree angle off of the trail. That's only gonna slow you down. So you wanna be moving forward at about a 30-degree angle off the trail. And while you're doing this, also be looking for something sturdy. You want to start scouting your area for leaf availability.
Quick pro tip here, always pin your bib entirely to your shirt or your shorts, but never both, because you might need easy access.
All right, so with experience, you'll start to determine the type of leaf that you're looking for. As a primer, what you're looking for primarily is something that is not poisonous. Do your research, make sure that you're not looking at poison oak or poison ivy. What you want is something that's broad, and generally we lean toward light colors because then you can know when it is that you're done, and something that's sturdy. So you want something broad and sturdy like this. These little guys down here, they're not going to give you the kind of coverage that you need. Personally, I'm a big fan of burdock, but that is seasonally unavailable, so something like this you'll be happy to find out on your run.
So, something else to remember, always keep your watch running, don't pause it. The reason being because you want to keep the pressure on, keep yourself moving, knowing that, hey, you're on the clock.
All right, once you have your sturdy objects to lean against, the next thing that you want to be concerned with is keeping a wide stance. For those of you that have ever had to poop while or before or immediately after running, know that it is not very high on the Bristol stool scale. This is not likely to come out solid. So you don't want to sully up your shoes. Instagram doesn't like that, so you want a nice wide stance, and you need to be squatting as low as possible. This is scientifically proven. The more you can keep your GI tract in that line and squat down deep, the faster it comes out. And that's what this is all about, speed and efficiency.
Now, what I'm about to say here is the most important part. If you take nothing else away except this today, this is what matters. The worst thing, the absolute worst thing that can happen to you while pooping in the wild is to accidentally make eye contact with a passerby. It's pure horror for both you and the victim. Now, when your shorts are down, always keep your head tilted at a 45-degree angle, eyes facing the ground. Do not look up for any reason. You see something in the distance, I promise it's just a squirrel. I always say, shorts above the waist before you lift your face.
So much like in the original video, we're gonna wanna reach back and spread those cheeks. Keeping the exit clean is gonna get us back on the run faster. Spread the cheeks, grab your leaf, give it a wipe. And one final step that is not entirely necessary, but it goes a long way to help you feel clean and refreshed, is to grab your water bottle as a makeshift bidet. Now something you got to keep in mind is that we do not want splatter, so you either need to keep the nozzle of the bottle above your butt or have it outside of your shoulder width foot stance here. So we can go from the side with a squirt or from the front with a squirt until we feel clean. Then we quickly pull up our shorts and take off on our run.